Introduce this guy who made it into the top 16, driving the Heyman TM LABO SAILUN Tire JZX90 Mark II, the veteran, car number 90, Shinji Minowa.
You can see the excitement in all these drivers' faces, waving their hands for their fans, and the live chat is going crazy right now.
It's like he came a little short on a few of the areas on the track. So good job by Asaki, but good luck next time. And Ishikawa is going to be moving on, going against Yamashita at top 16.
And here we are to our last two battles coming up. So here we are, number 90, Shinji Minowa is going to be in the lead against number 283, Tsubasa Takizawa in the JZX 100 Mark II. So Mark II versus Mark II, JZX 90, JZX 100.
I think they had a battle at Ebisu too for top 32. So now let's see who's going to come on top. Last time it was Minowa. See if Takizawa is going to take him out this time.
And here he is right now. Minowa coming in outer zone. Takizawa, oh, Takizawa made contact right there. Came in a little high into Minowa right there. Minowa finishing off. Caught contact. You can see his trunk got pushed over. Rear end a little bit moved around. And man, maybe Takizawa definitely came in hot into Minowa in the outer zone 1 right there. Let's see this replay.
All right, so now here in FD Japan, we don't have a decel zone or decel map either, so.
Some hard contact there from outer zone 1. But looks like Minowa's car still performing and did its thing. So they're going to check out that replay once again. So you got Shinji Minowa with the Heyman TM LABO JZX90. He went against the Zek Nova Japan and Superstar Channel JZX 100 Mark II with Takizawa. Here's another replay. So yeah, Takizawa, the Superstar Channel is their YouTube channel. They do a lot of live streams and stuff like that for their channel on what goes on behind the scenes in the pits. But day 1 on practice, it was actually raining all day. He didn't take too many practice runs. But that doesn't even matter because now here we are with the dry conditions and everything. There you go. Shinji Minowa's team right there, his wife, Masayo Minowa. And then right there on the phone is their son, Hiro Minowa right there, future of drifting. But yeah, that's a full drifting family right there, the Minowa family. But here we go. Tables are now turned. It's going to be Takizawa in the lead while we have Minowa in the chase.
Right now they're sweeping the track right now because one of the Takizawa's car went into the sponge barrier too. And we're gonna have to go ahead and check out that replay a couple more times because it looked like the pace of the lead car dropped pretty good, but at the same time it looked like the chase car came in a little bit too hot too. So I mean that could be a shared fault. It happened at the same time. This is a hard part when you're judging, to have to find out which car made caused the contact. And it could have been either or, you know, because it happens at the same time where if the lead car didn't get on gas earlier and they dropped the pace a little bit too fast too early versus the chase car trying to find an opportunity to attack and coming in really hot, and that's where it kind of crosses over.
That's right, they're keeping it classy with the old-fashioned brooms here, making the job happen. There you go.
Yeah, but it does look like I'm going back and forth with Elantane as well too, but I mean from looking at that replay, we're going to watch that replay a couple more times later too, but it doesn't look so good for the lead car because came in very slow, low energy. When we were looking at the tire spinning, didn't get back on gas, going through outside zone 1. and very shallow angle too. And at the same time, I have to go ahead and dissect that more carefully and look at the chase car, seeing how he came in, if it was a little bit too hot or a little bit too much.
But here they are. Like I said before, tables are going to be turned. Minowa's going to be on the chase this time. And Takizawa is going to be on the lead. Here they are coming into 3-2-1. Takizawa coming into outer zone 1 here. Beautiful job. Minowa trying to make a hard approach to him right here. Inside clip 1 into outer zone 2 right here. Beautiful proximity by Minowa right here, trying to close that gap. Takizawa doing his thing, throwing down that lead run.
Uh-oh.
And right at the end, Minowa gave him a little love tap through the finish.
All right, so let me go ahead and check out this replay too. Here we go. Very smooth entry, but does not feel outside zone 1 by the lead car, Takizawa. Tight on that clip, swings it around very good, does outside zone 2 very well. Minowa being all over him behind. Right there, right before the finish line too, they got really, really close. So we're gonna have to go ahead and check out both the replays one more time.
Definitely a tough call. We'll have to see the lead by Minowa and see where how that contact played out in outer zone 1. But yes, if you're just tuning in, this is the top 32. These are our last 2 battles right here. Currently, Shinji Minowa and Tsubasa Takizawa is actually battling each other out. They just finished their tandem battle, and it's coming down to the judges reviewing the replays and assessing where contact was made during the Minowa lead race. So we'll see here. Here's another replay. Minowa in the lead, Takizawa on the chase, and this is where the contact happened here in outer zone 1. The biggest focus they're having right now is Minowa in the lead had a little bit of decel, and there's no decel zone located in that area, or they don't have it on the map. So they're ensuring that that didn't affect the chase from overcorrecting and approaching too hard, unless it was his fault coming in too hard and causing that. So here you go. Let's see what Robbie has to say for this. But yeah, while these replays go through, once again, thank you for the viewers out there tuning into us, checking us out. Top 32 is almost coming to an end, but we will have top 16 coming up here shortly too.
Yeah, so we had to check out replays.
Here we go. Robbie Nishida going with Takizawa, Ryan Lantain with Takizawa, and Yoichi Mamura going with Minowa.
Oh.
So Tsubasa Takizawa is going to be moving into the top 16.
We have Matt Sopa in the FD USA, but we have Kuro-chan over here. Kuroda, he's a starter for FD Japan.
You're supposed to finish my sentences.
Oh, what did you say now?
All right, here they go right here. Minowa in the lead with Amagai in the chase right here. Look at Minowa's bringing some heat this time, but Amagai once again coming in. Look at that, fighting through that wall right there, coming into inside clip 1 to outer zone 2. Right there next to Minowa. Let's see how Amagai's going to handle outer zone 3 and finish off here to inside clip 2 right there.
Yeah, so it looks like Amagai's leaving body parts all over the place because he went a little too far out on the outside zone 1, chasing Minowa right here. Let's go ahead and check out the replay. Right here, Minowa coming in hot. Filled outside zone 1 fairly well. It looks like Amagai got super close right there outside zone 1, and looked like he was trying to avoid the contact there, and he went into the actually sponge barrier. All this stuff is falling off, but fairly clean run by both of the drivers. So we'd have to take that in consideration, where Amagai did kind of wash out after he entered the outside zone 1. But now we're going to have to see what Amagai has to show when he's leading Minowa and Minowa giving chase.
Talk about intensity there. Amagai coming through, not even phased by that sponge barrier. But like you said, we talked about earlier, Amagai's been attacking a lot of these drivers, and he's been coming with some heat. And that right there, having that drag coming through the 3-2-1, and he just went ahead and just initiated with some solid heat.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to make contact, but luckily, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think he owns a body shop, so maybe body panels isn't a big factor for him right now. But jokes aside, let's go ahead and see the second half of this battle with Amagai now leading Minowa.
Both 2Js. Shinji's got the, 2J non-VVTI, right?
Ooh.
Stumped question.
It's a 2J. So that's the only thing common about these cars. It has a 2J in it.
There you go.
There you go.
And 4 tires. Let's go see how they go right here. Come into.
Amagai punted a cone. I saw that in the screen, but yeah.
He's just taking it, everything.
So, any of you out there want to make the Pylon Touch t-shirt? I don't even think that's a good idea.
So those of you true Formula Drift Japan fans, so if you remember Amagai's paint job last year, what do you like better, this green or what he had last year?
Everybody likes green.
Yeah, in their pockets.
Yeah.
I personally was a very big fan of his green last year.
Olive green, military green, dark green, whatever you want to call it, yeah.
But he said he did this for his sponsors. He wanted to really highlight his sponsors and give them some love.
I think it's a suspension company called FDF, right?
Yeah, the knuckle lock kit.
Yeah, the lock kit.
Yeah, so FDF, he wanted to represent them and show them support with the color on his car. Obviously, they do a phenomenal job because look at the crazy angle that he kicks in that car and makes things happen. Let's see what they're going to do here. Amagai's going to be on the lead. Shinji Minowa is going to be on the chase. And Minowa talking about angle, you know, Heyman Products got his knuckle kits out there, so go check him out. But here they come into outer zone 1 right here. Shinji right there on his door panel coming into inside clip 1. Beautiful job. Not getting lost or phased by Amagai Smoke. Coming into outer zone 2 to outer zone 3. And Shinji needs to pick it up right here. Continue it on to inside clip 2. And man, Shinji was pretty aggressive that whole time behind him and didn't let him pull away at all.
Yeah, speaking of proximity, that was very close. And basically, he didn't get close and far, then close and far. He pretty much stayed very close the whole time. But just one thing I would have to add is the angle difference.
Okay, yeah.
Minowa doesn't throw as much angle as Amagai does. Amagai does a good job when he's leading, fills his zones. But Minowa is right there in the proximity that he is pressuring with, or pressuring.
I think that's the first.
Amagai is, yeah.
That's the first I've probably seen in a chase position to have fluidity with the chase position. Yeah, there was fluidity.
Exactly,
there was no jerking in and out.
It was
just
very
constant.
clean and smooth. Yes,
yeah,
it was.
It was very constant.
So it was.
Beautiful job on that chase. Crazy to say fluidity during that time. But here you go. Robbie Nishida with Minowa, Ryan Lantain with Minowa, and Yoichi Imamura is going to go with Shinji Minowa. So Shinji Minowa gets the win and will be moving on to the Grade 8. And that was our final battle for the top 16. Yukio Fausto, he loves y'all, and he is 100% appreciative of you, and that's all he ever tells us is, hey, tell my fans that I appreciate them, I love them, and, you know, give them a #1 shout-out. So that's what I always try to do. So unfortunately, he will be dropping out there, and Kusaba is going to be moving on to the Final Four. But here we are coming up to our last battle on the right side of our bracket, and it's going to be against Yamashita and Minowa. So number 8, Koichi Yamashita, is going to be in the Team Weld JZX 100 Mark II, going against Shinji Minowa, number 90, with the Heyman TM Labo JZX 90 Mark II. So 100 versus JZX 90. Here they are coming up in the strip. Yamashita is going to be in the lead. Minowa in the chase, coming in at 3-2-1. Beautiful job right there. Yamashita getting outer zone 1 right there. He didn't have some clip, but look at Shinji right here, closing in that gap right there, taking a sharp line inside on Yamashita, but losing a little bit of ground right here, coming from outer zone 3 to inside clip 2. And Yamashita showing all that commitment coming from outer zone 2 all the way around to inside clip 2.
Yeah, let's go ahead and check out the replay here. Yamashita leading. Looks like Yamashita is doing a great job with angle and line. Looks like he is a tad bit short. filling outside zone 1, but Minowa does a good job mimicking the line, but he does the switchback a little too early, so he kind of goes into the inside line. After that, he goes back onto the line he's supposed to be, but he is losing ground following Yamashita right there. He kind of takes off, leaving the horseshoe. So I would have to say it would be half and half, where Yamashita did. He usually does a better job on the filling the outside zones, but it looked like he was slightly on the shallower line, but at the same time, even shallower was Minowa from outside zone 1 to outside zone 2. So
the tables are now turning. Minowa's going to be on the lead. Yamashita on the chasing. Yamashita closing in on Minowa right here, coming into outer zone 1. Look at Yamashita keeping that proximity. Ooh, just grazing that sponge wall, but not quite getting too phased by it. Coming into outer zone 2. Maybe it was too hot in outer zone 1. Rolling through outer zone 3 there, closing that proximity, keeping that gap nice and close between him and Minowa.
Wow, so I'm going to have to check out that replay once again, what happened at the outside zone 1. So let's see, there's initiation, nice angle. Oh, yeah, that's like 2 tires off. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of tires off by Yamashita. And there you go. Yeah, that looks like Yamashita made a mistake he was already 2 tires off when he was initiating, and he had to kind of dive back in. So I'm going to have to see the other replay one more time.
He's going to see if he can get another view.
So that is, or that was actually Yamashita's wife praying right there. Let's go ahead and check out the replay from the lead run. Now, right here, it looks like Yamashita came a little short on the outside zone, and he does a good job on the outside zone too, but he does run a smaller line. But right there, he does leave Minowa, leaving out the horseshoe. So I'm going to have to go ahead and evaluate the mistake that Yamashita made when he was chasing. Here we go. Here's Yamashita chasing down Minowa. Minowa does a similar entry as Yamashita, but
filling outer zone 2 there. Yamashita right there on his door all the way through.
He does a good job on the lead run. He does fill the zones that he needs to. And when he was chasing, I would have to say, after we see this, I think the mistake when Yamashita was chasing Minowa is kind of big.
Here you go, Robbie Nishida going with Shinji Minowa, Ryan Lontaine going with Shinji Minowa, and Yoichi Imamura going to go with Shinji Minowa. So Shinji Minowa gets the win and will be moving on to the final 4.
Yusuke Kusaba driving the A90 Supra built by Cusco, Team Cusco. Who do you think?
Oh, that's a good call.
What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen, Gary?
Hey, Kusaba stepped it up. So, Kusaba's got a good chance, but Minowa right here, he's definitely got to bring some aggression against Kusaba. But here he is right here. Minowa's going to be on the lead, while Kusaba's going to be on the chase. Who's going to do what?
Who's going to outperform it to the finals? Let's go. Let's check this out.
Here we are coming into outer zone 1 right here. Kusaba closing that proximity gap right here, coming into the inside clip. Minowa definitely has to throw some angle here, coming in outer zone 2. Kusaba taking a shallower line right there. Is it going to make the difference right here when Minowa does the chase? But here they are finishing off strong, and Kusaba real tight there at the finish.
Yeah,
he might
tone it down a little bit.
He might have made a little mistake there, coming too tight in that outer inside clip 2.
Yeah, so it looks like Minowa was actually he's throwing a lot more angle at entry than how he's been all day. So I think that's very impressive. He is making it out to the outside zone the whole time. Kusaba looks like he has to keep up by taking a smaller line throughout the whole track. And right here, this hurts him a lot because he dips his front right tire off course just to keep his proximity behind Minowa. So I think Minowa Minowa is pretty much doing what he's supposed to be doing as a lead car, and the chase car Kusaba is cheating the line a little bit, but he's showing us a little bit of dominance over the proximity, and now we're going to see how Kusaba is going to be leading and what Minowa is going to do behind him and give him chase.
Yeah, so Minowa is definitely going to have to step it up here, close that proximity, keep those zones covered, but Kusaba at the other end, he does have to cover those zones because how he dove in outer zone 2 is what Minowa is going to have to change and make a difference on here.
Hey, but guess what? Both these drivers are already on the podium.
Oh, you're right. Because Hibino, you know.
But I'd rather be on the first. Oh,
pylon touch.
Pylon touch. Let's buy t-shirts.
Pylon touch. You need to go ahead and make that. Make it happen. Go ahead and DM Robbie on that. He's got you. Design and all.
Yeah, flood my DM. I ain't gonna do anything about it either.
All right, here they are lining back up. Hopefully we don't get another pylon touch. I think we're a little tapped out on pylon touches. Yeah. Who is gonna go against Tetsuya Hibino in his Liberty Walk S15? The Liberty Walk team was being loud and chanty right next to us. They're up at the spotters station.
He couldn't have been louder than me.
That's true. I mean, especially since I got you in my ear and my headphones, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey,
I didn't have to adjust my volume. You want to adjust my volume?
Let me tone that down for you, then I'll just go back to the
Oh, that's why I got volume control, see?
Oh, okay.
We're high tech here.
Okay, so I can be loud? All right.
Yeah, do it. Not sure what they're doing now. It looks like they're adjusting something. Oh, is he taking a competition timeout?
Oh, I guess it's a competition timeout. So,
so we get to talk more. What do y'all want to? What do y'all want to know? What do y'all want to hear?
Yeah, what do you guys want to know?
I know what you want to hear. Some engine revving, some tires screeching. You know, some door-to-door bumping.
Greetings from Russia. Hey, how you guys doing? Come on, Kusaba. Yeah, that's right. Someone DM Rob. No, don't do that. Okay, so this chat is truly legit. Thank you, Cool Beans. Thanks for watching, guys, from all over the world. I know it's like
3:40 p.m. There you go.
Oh, 3:40 p.m. Oh, not a.m., right?
No.
Well, that's not bad. No, just kidding. This is a very basic build, so let's see who's going to come on top right here.
Here they go, our finals right here. Our lead run by Hibino coming in. Our last two runs of the day, hopefully, or we'll do it one more time, but hopefully we're not there. Let's see who can get it right here. Beautiful job by Hibino taking outer zone 1. Let's see how he's going to do for outer zone 2 here. And oh, man.
All right, that was a very good battle by these two drivers. Now let's see what the result is.
I was zoning in right there out of the 2. I'm like over here like, come on.
All right, so let's see. Nice flick by Hibino. Fairly good angle by the chase car Minowa. Staying on the right line, trying to match the angle as much as possible. Right here, I like the way Hibino does that. He rides that outside line from outside zone 2. But right behind him is Minowa. A little bit of a gap there created by Hibino after he was leaving outside zone 3. Outside 1, 2, 3. I just bring it
inside, yeah,
outside zone 3. There you go. Go to
outer zone 3 to inside clip 2. There you go. Here we go. Right here. This could be the last run of the afternoon for us. Let me see some hypeness on this chat.
So where's our Hibino fans at?
Here we go. Hibino's going to be in the chase. Minowa in the lead right here.
Where's our Minowa fans at? So where's our Rotary fans at? Where's our S15 fans at? Where's our 2JZ fans at?
We're talking to the crowd. It's so like...
Yeah, I'm moving and doing all this stuff, but there's no spectators.
It's just us two.
we're yelling at the little screen that we have right now. So.
All right, guys. So here we go right here. Hopefully last run of the afternoon. Minowa in the lead. Hibino in the chase, and Hibino's right there. Crowding in into Minowa right here. Coming into outer zone. Oh, no! What happened right there? What just happened? What just happened to outer zone 1 right there? Let's see the finish right here between the two.
Hibino hit something at entry. It must have been a big sponge.
I wanna one more time.
Hibino just blasted SpongeBob. Hibino just killed SpongeBob on the racetrack right here.
Oh no.
Big correction, and that's a big no-no by Hibino. And look at Minowa just leading the way, doing his own thing, and I am sorry, but this is gonna be very obvious. I'm not gonna say who won.
It's a one more time, huh?
I'm not gonna say who won.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say anything right now. For first place winner, Shinji Minowa. So there you go, that's the first place winner driving the Heyman TM Labo SAILUN Tire Daisy X90 Mark II. There you go, that's the price for, look at that. And he's got a G-Shock watch as well.
500,000 yen.
500,000 yen, so in US dollars, that's about 5K. That's a good dinner right there.
It is, really good dinner. Or gas money going
Gas
home.
money, yeah. No, he's probably like, yeah, I gotta repair my car and stuff, so.